My beloved child, in the vastness of time and space, in the deepest corners of existence, there is a gift given to you that is unlike any other. The gift of the mind. It is a vessel both sacred and infinite, a wellspring of endless possibilities, capable of creating and transforming not only your reality, but the very fabric of your existence. The mind, dear one, is a mirror to the soul, reflecting the world you perceive, and in turn shaping it into something uniquely yours. But what happens when this mind begins to open? When its doors, once closed and tightly sealed, begin to creak open to the fresh winds of new understanding, new perspectives. This, my child, is where your journey begins. The mind's awakening is not a simple thing. It is a revolution, a profound change in the way you experience the world and your place within it. As the curtain of your awareness lifts, you will see the world differently. It will no longer be a place defined by your limitations, but a canvas painted with the rich hues of possibility. Do not be afraid of this change, for it is natural. It is the evolution of your being. Every new thought you entertain, every new idea you allow to settle in your mind, is like a seed planted in fertile soil. It will grow, stretch towards the light of understanding, and one day bloom into something beautiful. You are not just living. You are in the process of becoming. The mind, when allowed to awaken, is a gateway to boundless growth, endless learning, and transformation that reaches beyond the confines of your current reality. It is through this awakening that you begin to see the limitations you once held. Those invisible walls built by fear, doubt, and the beliefs handed down to you slowly dissolve. These walls were not your own, child. They were placed there by the world, by the voices that told you what you could or could not achieve. But you are not beholden to these voices. Your mind, now awakening, calls you to see the truth of who you are, limitless, boundless, capable of achieving what you have always dreamed. Your mind is awakening to new possibilities, to new dimensions of thought, to the realization that you are not confined by the past, nor the expectations of others. This is the beginning of true freedom, where you are no longer a slave to the limits imposed on you, but rather the architect of your own destiny. The mind, once awakened, allows you to break free from the chains of doubt and fear, to break free from the smallness of what you once thought was possible. At this moment, dear one, you are standing at the edge of something magnificent. You are standing on the precipice of a new way of being, a new way of seeing. The world before you is not the same as it once was. The familiar landscapes you once navigated are now transformed, and in their place, a vast and wondrous horizon opens before you. This is the gift of an awakened mind, to see not just what is, but what could be, what should be. As you stand in this moment, know that you are not alone. The very universe around you, the stars above, the earth below, the air you breathe, this is all part of the grand tapestry of existence, all part of the divine rhythm that sustains life. Your mind, my child, is now in harmony with that rhythm. You are aligned with the flow of the universe, and in this alignment, new possibilities emerge with every breath you take. Do not fear the uncertainty that accompanies change. The mind, as it awakens, is often filled with questions, with doubts, with the unknown. But this is part of the processes. It is the mind's way of seeking, of growing, of evolving into something greater than it once was. The more you allow it to question, to explore, the more you will learn, and the more you will be. Understand, my beloved, that the path you walk now is one of great courage. To awaken the mind is to dare to venture beyond what is comfortable, beyond what you know, into the uncharted waters of possibility. But remember, these waters are not to be feared. They are there to carry you forward, to take you to places you never imagined, to bring you to the edges of your own potential. So, child, open your heart to the endless potential within you. Know that as your mind awakens, it is only the beginning. The world will no longer be a place of limitations, but one of infinite opportunity. The horizon will never be too far to reach. The stars will always be within your grasp, and the possibilities will continue to unfold before you, as long as you allow your mind to remain open. And as you step forward, remember this: you are not walking this path alone. The wisdom of the universe walks with you, guiding your every step, supporting your every dream. The road ahead is yours to create, and with each moment, with each thought, you will shape it into a reflection of your deepest desires. The possibilities are endless, my dear, and you are the one who will bring them to life. As your mind begins to open, the walls that once confined you crumble away, revealing a vast and uncharted landscape of opportunity. It is as if the very fabric of reality itself has loosened its grip, offering you the freedom to explore, to imagine, to redefine what is possible in your life. You are no longer constrained by the limitations of your previous understanding. You are stepping into a world that is as expansive as your willingness to embrace it. In this newly awakened state, you will begin to see the potential that lies dormant in every moment. No longer will you be bound by the narrow view of the world you once held. Your mind is expanding, and with it, the possibilities that surround you. Each thought you entertain, each idea you consider, carries with it the power to transform your reality. It is not just a shift in perspective, it is a radical shift in the very way you engage with the world. The process of awakening your mind is like the opening of a gate that once stood firmly shut, but now swings wide, inviting you to step through and explore all that lies beyond. As you step forward, you begin to realize that your potential is not fixed or finite. It is fluid, ever-changing, and capable of infinite expansion. No dream is too grand, no goal too lofty. With an open mind, you can mold your destiny as you see fit, and with each step you take, new possibilities unfold before you. The beauty of an awakened mind is that it frees you from the burden of limitation. So much of your life has been shaped by the beliefs and assumptions that have been instilled in you, by society, by culture, by the voices around you. But now, those voices begin to fade. What remains is your own inner wisdom, the quiet voice that knows what is truly possible for you. It is no longer a matter of what others say you can or cannot do, but what you know you can achieve. The possibilities before you are not defined by the world. They are defined by you. In this moment of awakening, there is a great peace. The tension of striving, of working within the confines of what you thought was possible, begins to foot it. You are not pushing against the walls anymore. Instead, you are flowing with the currents of the universe, moving with ease toward your desires. The mind that is open does not struggle, it flows. It does not force, it allows. And in this state of allowance, all that you need comes to you effortlessly. You may find that your thoughts become clearer, your ideas sharper. The clutter and noise that once filled your mind begin to dissipate, making room for a higher level of consciousness. With this clarity, you will see opportunities where once there were obstacles. What seemed impossible becomes not only possible, but inevitable. The vision you have for your life becomes more focused, more aligned with your deepest desires. You will begin to trust in the processes, knowing that each step you take brings you closer to the life you are meant to lead. But this awakening is not just a one-time event. It is an ongoing process, a continual unfolding of new possibilities. Each moment, each thought, offers you the chance to expand, to grow, to step into a new version of yourself. There is no end to the journey of awakening. As long as you keep your mind open, New horizons will continue to reveal themselves to you, and you will keep expanding into a version of yourself that you never thought possible. There will be times, of course, when doubt and fear may try to creep in. These feelings are natural, especially when you are venturing into uncharted territory. But remember, these are simply echoes of the past, remnants of the old self who was confined by limitations. The new you, the version of yourself that is opening to limitless possibility, will learn to quiet these voices and move forward with confidence. You have within you the strength and resilience to navigate the unknown, to step boldly into the future. As you embrace this new way of thinking, you will begin to notice the subtle shifts in your life. Opportunities will come to you with ease. People, places, and circumstances that align with your desires will appear as if by magic. Your relationships will evolve. Your career will flourish, and your personal growth will reach new heights. You will begin to attract what you once thought was out of reach, for the universe mirrors the energy you project. An open mind is a powerful magnet, drawing to you all that you need to fulfill your purpose. Your mind, now awakened, is not just a tool for survival. It is a vehicle for creation. With it, you can sculpt the life you have always dreamed of. The limitations that once held you back are now dissolved. You are free to dream as big as your heart desires. And when you embrace that freedom, the world will respond in kind. As you continue on this journey, understand that you are only scratching the surface of what is possible. Your mind is like a vast ocean, and as you dive deeper into its depths, you will uncover treasures of wisdom, knowledge, and insight that you have yet to imagine. The possibilities are limitless, and with each wave of inspiration, you will be carried toward new shores, new dreams, new goals, new ways of being. Your mind is opening, and with it, the entire universe is opening to you. Take heart, for you are only beginning. The journey of awakening is not a destination, but a continuous unfolding, a never-ending expansion of your potential. You are limitless. The possibilities are endless. Embrace the journey with open arms, for it is only the beginning of all that you are about to become. When the mind opens, it begins to unlock the vast, untapped potential that lies dormant within you. This potential is not something new that you must go out and find. It has always been there, waiting for the moment when you would have the awareness to recognize it. It is like a hidden treasure, buried deep within, that only emerges when the mind's door swings wide, and you begin to see the world through new eyes. In the past, perhaps you measured your worth by the standards set by others. Perhaps you believed that your abilities were confined to the limits of what others told you was possible. But now, as your mind opens, you begin to see that your potential is not bound by these external measures. Your potential is defined by you, and you alone. You are the creator of your own capacity, and with an open mind, you have the ability to shape it as you see fit. Think of the vastness of the universe, the stars, the galaxies, the infinite space between them. It is impossible to truly measure the full extent of the universe, for it is always expanding, ever moving, beyond our comprehension. And so too is the potential of your mind. It is infinite. Every new idea you entertain, every new possibility you embrace, adds to the expansion of who you are. The more you allow your mind to open, the more you realize that the limits you once believed in were merely illusions. As the door to your mind swings open, it brings with it a flood of new opportunities, each one a doorway leading to new experience, new achievements, and new growth. The possibilities that lie before you are endless, and they are uniquely yours to create. But with this opening comes responsibility. The responsibility to act, to move forward with the knowledge that you now have the power to shape your life. The beauty of an awakened mind is that it does not settle for the ordinary. It seeks the extraordinary. When you begin to open your mind to new possibilities, you no longer see challenges as obstacles. Instead, they become opportunities for growth, for learning, for expansion. What once felt insurmountable now seems like an invitation to step into your highest potential. The world is no longer a place to fear, but a canvas upon which you can paint the most magnificent masterpiece of your life. Yet, as you open your mind, there will be moments of discomfort. Change, after all, is never easy. The unfamiliar can be unsettling, and stepping into new possibilities often requires you to let go of the old. You may need to release past beliefs, habits, and patterns that no longer serve you. But remember, my child, that every new possibility requires space to grow. In order to make room for the new, you must release what is no longer aligned with who you are becoming. It is not a loss, but a necessary clearing, a preparation for what is to come. Your mind, now open, is like a fertile field ready to receive the seeds of new ideas, new aspirations, and new dreams. These seeds, once planted, will grow and transform your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust in the process of growth, for though the seeds may take time to sprout, their roots are already deepening in the soil of possibility. With every thought, every action, you are nourishing these seeds, ensuring that they grow into the reality you envision. But there is something even more powerful than simply recognizing your potential. It is the belief in your ability to bring it to fruition. The mind that is opening to new possibilities is not simply aware of its potential. It believes in it. It trusts that what it envisions is not only possible, but destined to come into being. This belief is the key that turns possibility into reality. Without it, even the most brilliant ideas remain dormant, untouched, unseen. But with belief, everything shifts. You become the creator, the visionary, the one who brings what was once a dream into the tangible world. Belief in your potential gives you the strength to face challenges without fear, for you know that every setback is merely a lesson, a stepping stone toward your goal. You understand that there will be obstacles along the way, but they are not roadblocks. They are opportunities to grow stronger, to learn more, to refine your path. And when your mind is open, even the most difficult challenges become tools for expansion. The key then is to remain open. Open to new experiences, new opportunities, new ways of thinking. The world will try to pull you back into the old, into the familiar, into what is comfortable. But the path to your highest self lies in the unknown, in the unexplored territories of possibility. And to navigate this path, you must trust your intuition, your inner wisdom, and above all, the belief that you are capable of achieving what you desire. As your mind continues to open, you will find that you become more attuned to the subtle energies of the universe. You will begin to notice synchronicities, those seemingly random events that align perfectly with your desires. You will find that the people, opportunities, and resources you need to fulfill your dreams will appear when you need them most. This is the power of an open mind. It not only sees the possibilities, but it also attracts them. Your energy, your thoughts, and your beliefs all align to bring into your life exactly what you need to move forward. This is the true power of an awakened mind. It is not simply about understanding new possibilities. It is about creating them. You are not just the observer of your life. You are the creator. The mind that opens to new possibilities understands that it has the power to shape its reality. With every thought, every intention, every action, you are sculpting your future, manifesting the life you desire. And so, dear one, as your mind continues to open, embrace the limitless potential that lies before you. Do not hold back. Do not fear the unknown, for it is in this space of uncertainty, of infinite possibility, that you will find your truest self, your greatest achievements, and your most profound joys. Your mind is opening to new possibilities, and with that opening comes the freedom to become all that you were meant to be. As your mind opens to new possibilities, something extraordinary begins to unfold. It is as though a veil has been lifted, and you can now see the unseen forces that have always been at work in your life. These forces of intuition, inspiration, and synchronicity, have always been guiding you, but now you are more attuned to them than ever before. It is as if you have unlocked the key to the universe's hidden language, a language that speaks directly to your soul. In the past, perhaps you didn't notice these forces. Your mind, constrained by its own limitations, was too focused on the practicalities of daily life to see the subtle whispers of the universe. But now, with your mind open, you begin to feel the pull of something greater than yourself. You begin to sense the flow of life, the way it moves and shifts around you, and you find yourself moving more effortlessly with it. This is the magic of an awakened mind. It aligns you with the currents of the universe. It allows you to see the signs, the symbols, the moments of synchronicity that guide you toward your highest potential. You may start to notice that things just seem to fall into place, that opportunities appear when you need them most, or that people enter your life at exactly the right moment. These are not mere coincidences. They are the workings of the universe, responding to your open mind and your willingness to embrace the unknown. As your mind opens, you also become more attuned to your intuition. You may notice that your inner voice becomes louder, clearer, more confident. This voice, the voice of your higher self, has always been there, guiding you, but it was often drowned out by the noise of the world. Now, with an open mind, you begin to listen to it more closely. It speaks to you in whispers, urging you to take certain actions, to trust in your path, to believe in your own potential. When you listen to this inner voice, you are no longer making decisions based on fear, doubt, or external pressures. Instead, you are guided by an inner wisdom that knows exactly what is best for you. The beauty of an open mind is that it allows you to tap into the infinite wisdom of the universe. When you align yourself with this wisdom, you are no longer limited by what you think you know. You begin to see things from a higher perspective, and this broader view allows you to make decisions that are in perfect alignment with your true self. You realize that you are not just a small, insignificant part of the world. You are an integral piece of the grand tapestry of existence, and your actions ripple outward, creating change in ways you cannot even begin to fathom. This is not just about understanding the world around you. It is about becoming a part of it. As your mind opens, you begin to realize that you are not separate from the world, but deeply interconnected with it. You are part of a larger living system, and when you open your mind to new possibilities, you open yourself to the boundless opportunities that the universe offers. This interconnectedness is a profound realization. It allows you to live with a sense of purpose and meaning, knowing that everything you do, every choice you make, is part of the unfolding of something greater than yourself. As you continue to expand your mind, you may find that your relationships begin to transform. You start to attract people who resonate with your new energy, people who are also opening their minds to the possibilities of the universe. These connections are not random. They are part of the divine flow of life, bringing into your world individuals who will support, challenge, and uplift you. Together you will create a network of like-minded souls, each one awakening to their own potential, each one contributing to the collective expansion of consciousness. The more your mind opens, the more you will realize that there is no separation between you and the world. There is no out there and in here. There is only all that is. You are a reflection of the universe, and the universe is a reflection of you. This deep sense of interconnectedness allows you to act with greater compassion, greater clarity, and greater purpose. You are no longer just moving through the world. You are co-creating it. One of the most remarkable aspects of an open mind is the freedom it brings. When you begin to see the world through the lens of infinite possibilities, you are no longer bound by the constraints of fear, doubt, or limitation. You begin to feel a sense of inner freedom that permeates every aspect of your life. You are free to explore, free to grow, free to take risks, free to fail, and try again. For you understand that every step on your journey is part of the grand unfolding of your potential. The path to unlocking your true potential is not always smooth. There will be moments of discomfort, moments of uncertainty, and moments when you question whether you are truly on the right path. But remember, my child, these moments are not signs of failure. They are simply part of the process of growth. The universe is always working in your favor, guiding you toward your highest good, even when it seems like the road is difficult. Trust that the forces at work are leading you exactly where you need to go. Trust that as your mind opens, the universe will bring you the people, the opportunities, and the experiences that will help you grow. You do not have to force it. All you need to do is remain open, remain present, and trust in the flow of life. And when you trust, when you surrender to the flow, the possibilities that once seemed distant or out of reach will begin to materialize before your eyes. The unseen forces that have always been guiding you will become more visible, more tangible, more present. You will know, without a doubt, that you are on the right path, and that every step you take brings you closer to the life you were meant to live. The process of your mind opening to new possibilities is not just about expanding your awareness. It is also about embracing the uncertainty that accompanies change. As your perspective shifts and your awareness broadens, you may find that the old ways of thinking no longer serve you. The comfortable patterns you once relied upon might start to feel stifling, and you may feel a deep, almost magnetic pull toward the unknown. This is the beautiful paradox of growth. While the new possibilities before you are vast and inviting, they are often shrouded in uncertainty, and stepping into them requires a willingness to release what you have always known. And yet, it is precisely this uncertainty that holds the key to your true potential. If you choose to embrace it rather than resist it, you unlock the door to new realms of possibility. This is the place where real transformation occurs, not in the safe, predictable spaces, but in the unknown, where anything is possible. It is in these moments of uncertainty that your growth accelerates. When you open your mind, you are no longer confined by the limits of what you think you know. You become free to explore, to question, to wonder, to dream. Uncertainty may feel unsettling at first, but it is only by stepping into the unknown that you can tap into the full potential of your mind. The fear of the unknown is simply a reflection of the mind's natural resistance to change. It is not your true nature to be bound by fear, but rather to be expansive, curious, and open to all the experiences life has to offer. Your mind, when allowed to open fully, moves beyond the constraints of its previous understanding and embraces the vastness of possibility. As you continue on your journey, you will find that the boundaries you once perceived as rigid are in fact much more fluid than you ever imagined. The walls you have built around yourself, whether in the form of limiting beliefs, past traumas, or societal expectations, are beginning to crumble. This is not a violent or painful process, but rather a softening, an opening. Like the gentle unfolding of a flower, your mind begins to stretch and expand, shedding the layers of restriction and embracing the beauty of the infinite unknown. It is important to recognize that this expansion is not just about acquiring more knowledge, more skills, or more experiences. It is about breaking free from the mental cages that have held you back, whether consciously or unconsciously. The mind, when it opens, is not just a tool for understanding. It becomes a portal for creation. You are not merely learning about the world. You are creating new ways of interacting with it, new ways of seeing and being, new ways of shaping your reality. Your capacity to think, to dream, to innovate, and to manifest becomes limitless when you allow yourself to fully embrace the vast landscape of possibility. The more you release the need for certainty, the more you allow yourself to trust the process of life, and the more you realize that there is no right way to navigate the world. There are only infinite ways, and every step you take leads you closer to a version of yourself that is more aligned with your soul's purpose. However, this process is not always immediate or linear. Sometimes it may feel as though you are moving backward before moving forward. There may be moments of doubt, moments when the uncertainty feels overwhelming. This is natural. It is a part of the process of growth. When you step into the unknown, you will inevitably encounter resistance from the mind. This resistance is simply a reflection of the ego's attachment to the past, to what is familiar. But remember, this resistance does not define you. It is simply an illusion, a part of the journey that helps you recognize how far you have come. The more you face this resistance and move through it, the more you strengthen your ability to navigate the vastness of life's possibilities. In fact, it is through these moments of challenge that your mind truly begins to open. You see, your growth is not a smooth, uninterrupted path. It is a dynamic, ever-evolving process filled with peaks and valleys, twists and turns. And each of these moments, whether they bring joy or discomfort, contributes to the vast expansion of your potential. Every challenge you face, every new possibility you explore, is a thread in the tapestry of your life, a piece of the greater picture that is coming together with each passing moment. At times, you may find that the world around you seems to be moving at a different pace than you. While you are opening to new possibilities, others may still be operating within the confines of their limited understanding. This can create a sense of disconnection, but it is important to remember that your journey is unique. Just as a seed takes time to sprout and grow, so too does your mind's expansion. Trust that even if the world seems to move more slowly or differently around you, the path you are walking is leading you exactly where you need to go. In moments of doubt, turn inward. Connect with the growing awareness within you, the inner knowing that, as your mind opens, you are being guided in ways that may not always be visible in the moment, but will reveal themselves in time. Trust that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, is unfolding before you in the most perfect way. And as your mind continues to open, the path ahead will become clearer, the steps more confident, and the possibilities more exciting. It is in embracing uncertainty that you free yourself from the limitations of the past and begin to live from a place of boundless potential. As your mind expands and the layers of fear and doubt fall away, you realize that there is no one way to live your life. There is no single path, no rigid formula. There is only your unique journey, unfolding with every new thought, every new possibility, every new moment of clarity. As your mind continues to open, the world around you begins to shift. The boundaries you once thought were absolute start to fade, and the universe of possibilities before you expands exponentially. This is the nature of the mind when it is free from limitations. Like a river breaking through its dam, it flows with ease, reaching places it could never have imagined. You are no longer constrained by what you once thought was possible. You now stand in the midst of an infinite horizon, a canvas upon which you can paint your life in ways that were previously unimaginable. The very act of opening your mind to new possibilities is transformative. It is not simply a passive process of observing the world. It is an active engagement with the flow of life, a willingness to step beyond the realm of what you know and explore the vast unknown. The more you engage with this flow, the more you realize that the world is not something outside of you. something to be understood in static terms, but a dynamic force that you are a part of, constantly interacting with, creating with, and evolving alongside. When you begin to see life as a series of interconnected possibilities, you begin to see your own potential reflected in the world around you. Every interaction, every challenge, every moment becomes an opportunity to expand your understanding and reshape your reality. You become an active participant in the creation of your own life story, rather than a passive observer of events that seem beyond your control. The more you open your mind, the more you realize that you are not separate from the universe. You are an integral part of it, shaping the possibilities that unfold before you. The beauty of an open mind is that it allows you to tap into your true potential, the highest expression of yourself. It is through this openness that you begin to unlock the latent powers within you. Creativity, intuition, insight, and wisdom. These are not distant ideals or abstract concepts, but inherent abilities that have always resided within you, waiting for the right moment to come to life. As you continue to explore the vastness of new possibilities, you will find that the more you trust in your ability to navigate this world, the more you will find yourself capable of extraordinary things. Every new possibility you encounter offers you the chance to grow, evolve, and discover something new about yourself. The world is constantly changing, constantly evolving, and when your mind is open, you can see these changes not as obstacles, but as stepping stones toward greater understanding and greater achievement. You can begin to see the world with fresh eyes, recognizing the beauty in the things that once seemed mundane, the lessons in the challenges that once felt overwhelming. Every moment is an opportunity to connect more deeply with the universe and to discover new layers of your own being. This process of expansion is not about a sudden, dramatic change, but rather a gradual unfolding, a deepening awareness that gradually broadens your perception of the world. As you open your mind to new possibilities, your worldview becomes more inclusive, more accepting, and more expansive. You begin to realize that there is no one right way to see the world. There are countless perspectives, countless paths, and each one holds its own unique beauty and wisdom. You become free to explore these different viewpoints without judgment or limitation, knowing that every experience adds depth to your understanding. One of the most profound realizations that comes from an open mind is the understanding that you are not bound by your past. Your past, with all its triumphs and setbacks, is not a fixed definition of who you are. It is simply a series of moments that have contributed to your growth. You are not defined by the choices you made yesterday, nor are you bound by the limitations you once placed on yourself. As your mind opens, you begin to see that you are capable of reinventing yourself, of stepping into new possibilities with each new day. The person you were yesterday is not the same as the person you are today, and the person you will be tomorrow is still being created in every thought, every action, every choice you make. This is the power of an open mind. It allows you to move beyond the confines of your past and embrace the boundless potential of your future. When you open your mind, you are no longer held back by old patterns, limiting beliefs, or self-imposed restrictions. You realize that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. And as you release these limits, you tap into the infinite possibilities that await you. With each new realization, you come closer to the truth that your potential is limitless, that you can create, achieve, and experience more than you ever thought possible. At the heart of this process is the deepening trust in yourself and the world around you. When your mind is open, you trust that life is unfolding exactly as it is meant to. Even when it seems uncertain or difficult, you trust that every experience, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity for growth, and you trust that your ability to navigate the complexities of life is expanding with every passing moment. As you continue to open your mind, you will find that the possibilities before you grow ever more exciting, ever more inspiring. The path ahead will not always be clear, and there will be times when the way forward seems uncertain. But this is the beauty of the journey. Each step you take, each new possibility you embrace, brings you closer to the fullest expression of yourself, to the realization of your highest potential. Your mind, once opened, becomes an unstoppable force, propelling you forward into the life you were always meant to live. In the end, it is not the external circumstances of your life that define you, but the possibilities you allow yourself to see, the choices you make, and the mindset you cultivate. With an open mind, you become the creator of your own reality, and the universe becomes a canvas upon which you can paint your most vibrant and expansive dreams.